Aye.
Chance Thompson.
Aye.
Jacob Davison.
Aye.
Okay, so today we're here to present a 5 banners presentation on, so we've had some issues with injuries at our parks, and we together as a resources team have found many ways to improve this. So one way that we have, we want to get our brand out there as a positive brand, okay? So one way that we've decided to do that is on Facebook. That's where a lot of moms, especially because we're looking to get middle-aged families, like middle-aged mom and dad, and then their families in here with their kids, you know, because their kids will be looking on TV, they'll see our advertisements and things like that. So our Facebook ad will be an apology, of course, like a very sincere apology that we will have marketed everywhere, not just on Facebook, but on Facebook will be a place that we will start. And it will read, 5 Banners is making an effort to improve safety at our parks. We're taking notice and full responsibility for our mistakes, and we want help from the parents on ideas and ways that they feel that we can make it more of a respectable park as well as a safe park. As well as our brand promise ties into that. Our brand promise is we strive to make improvements that other parks neglect. So parks like Disney, they may shut down a ride, you know, they may have some bad PR, but they just won't talk about it much and it'll go by because they only have 2 major parks and they have so much cash income and flow through their park that a lot of times things like that just get overlooked, especially places other than that like Six Flags where they have more injuries and people just end up overlooking them. But we want to own up to our mistakes and we want to change it. We want to be different. We want to fix them and things like that.
Our PR would make rides safer by increasing the staff weekly and inspections on Sundays, but they're the slowest days.
The slower days will be easier to have inspections on, as well as not stopping our income and keeping everything moving. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to hire some new engineers, and so that'll take probably 3 to 5 months to find everybody and get them all trained. Especially we need training, and we need to emphasize on that. We need everybody to know that we are training our employees right, and we need to make sure that they are paid correctly as well, which will follow into our budget. So basically, 5 Banners is going to be hiring new engineers as well as getting more advertisements out there. Advertisements will be on Facebook, like we showed right here on our visual, as well as we will be going onto Snapchat for the younger viewers, and we will be using what they call when you're at 5 Banners, you'll be able to post things that you're doing at 5 Banners. You know, like if you just got off a ride and you see your picture up on the bulletin that we have that you can print off when you're done, you can take that picture and you can post on Snapchat. Yo, I just got out this sick ride at 5 Banners, and it's gonna have everybody go together, and you can be like, hey, my friend's at 5 Banners. You know, he's just posting on the 5 Banners Snapchat, and so you can be like, yo, I might want to go to 5 Banners with him at some point. You know, these are just little ways that we can advertise, as well as we want to have the parents know that we are getting things done and we are going to improve our mistakes. Yeah, and that's the ways that we're going to improve our mistakes at 5 Banners. You have any questions for us?
Yeah, what is the promotion plan for you? Or your word of mouth thing?
Our word of mouth is going to be mostly off of Facebook and Snapchat and things like that. So basically when people see good posts and things like that on Facebook, as well as we're going to have it on Facebook so they can comment and email us with ideas and questions about our park. So if a family's wondering about a certain thing, not even just safety wise, if they're wondering, you know, how much is this? You know, are you guys affordable? Do you guys have plans for big parties, things like that? They're going to be able to reach us, especially on Facebook, because we know that's a spot where a lot of mothers are, and things like that. Families. Very family orientated is our main goal, is to orientate a lot of family into this.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, you have a good day.